seats. Our student athletes, they're to me, they're set apart from everything else. They not only go to school, get good grades, have to get good grades to stay on the team and everything, but also they include athletics in it. And as we all know, as parents of athletes, all the dedication and time it takes in order to hone in on your game, to be the best that you can be, and also represent the school, that's a lot of weight. So we are here today to celebrate our student athletes of the middle school. And to start off our program, we're going to have Daniela sing the national anthem for us.
Hi, everyone. Can I have everyone please stand for the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much. Wow, that's amazing. And that's why I decided not to sing. Anyways, next we're going to have our opening prayer by Principal Bauman.
Good afternoon. It's so good to see everyone. If you could join me and bow your heads in prayer, please. Dear Heavenly Father, you've created us to be a representation of you, to be able to let your light shine. You've made our bodies your temple, and we just ask that you continue to fill us with your love and your spirit. Each one of our students who are here today spend extra time exercising, and we just know that that takes lots of extra energy when you're looking at our schedule and the busyness that we have here. So I want to thank you for each of these students, for the way they represent, for their love for you and their eagerness to stay in shape and to spend time with each other and to work as a team. I ask that you bless everyone tonight and be with them as they're traveling. In your name we pray, amen.
It's me again. So, just really quick, I need to break the ice. Front row people, COVID did me well. If for some reason a button pops off of my shirt, just hold on to it. All right, I'm trying to suck in as much as I can. But anyways, I'm honored to be one of the participants here in this program. I want to thank all of the student athletes, their parents, the SAA faculty and staff, coaches, students, team members, and the Booster Club members for attending. The Booster Club was started back in 2016 under the leadership of Holly Fainer. She was able to put together a team of parents who had the same vision to support our student athletes and the school as much as possible. Hence, our mission statement, number one, to contribute to the needs and advancement of SAA middle school and high school athletic programs, to motivate our players to be of high moral character, display good sportsmanship, and give back to the community at large, to encourage enthusiastic SAA sports athletics, and of course, to support the athletic directors. Somehow, for the 2017 and 2018 season, they decided to put me in charge to lead this team of dedicated, passionate, giving parents. This event would not have been possible if it wasn't for the efforts of my team, my Booster Club members, my Booster Club family, as I call them. I would like to thank each of them today for their perseverance, their ideas, and the numerous hours that they have spent volunteering time to make this opportunity available to us. Without us working as a team, none of these events would be possible, and they would not be a success. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. And now I'd like to introduce them, if you could come up here for me. First, we have Glenda Ovali, who is our secretary. We have Todd Bayless, who is our resource coordinator. We have Christina Ramirez, who is our concessions coordinator. We have Lauren Esfeld, who is our fundraising coordinator. We have Rachel Davis, who is our communications coordinator. We have Tina Pillai, who is our treasurer. And last but not least, our Vice President, Raj Pillai. And while they're up here at this point, I would also like to give a special thank you to our donors that also assisted in this process and making this happen today. We have Chris Esfeld from North Laurel Transmission. We have Stephen Fainer from American Wood Fibers. We have Jeremy Abbott from Doctors Mintz and Abbott, LLC. And then we have other anonymous donors. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you again. And y'all can sit down. This is the welcome now. Here we go. This 2021-22 school year has been very different, to say the least. Our student athletes had to endure a season of hardship, such as having to wear masks for practices and games, getting checked weekly for COVID, to playing games without fans in the stands. I know I would have struggled, but our amazing, resilient SAA student athletes came through, fought, and persevered like champions. I think I could speak for all the parents, faculty, and staff, and the coaches when I say we are all so very proud of your accomplishments. Due to the pandemic, we were not able to have our normal ESPYS banquet, but you'll experience that next year, hopefully. However, we could not end the year without praising each of you and the talents the Lord has blessed you with. We appreciate the fact that you never gave up and that you always gave 110% effort every time and participated in your sport. And more importantly, that you represented your family and SAA the right way. Today is your day. The Middle School SABC ESPYS Sports Awards show is to honor you and all of the efforts you put in to make this 2021-22 SAA sports season a success. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Next we have up is Mr. Raj Pillai.
All right. We are moving on to why we're here, which is the presentation of trophies and awards. So making sure my team is assembled. Looks like they are. So let me give you some directions in terms of how we want this to flow, so no one's so everyone's on the same page. So when I call up the team, I would like you to enter the stage from my left, which would be your right. Walk up the stage. You will receive the awards that's handed to you. We do want to capture a team picture, so we're going to assemble the team on the chairs right behind me. After the team pictures are completed, we want you to exit the stage on my right, your left. We will present you with the cupcake, and then you will go back to your seats. Because we have a very limited number of cupcakes, if you are a multi-participant, meaning you participated in multiple events, we just ask you to just take one cupcake so we have enough for this program, and then we have the high school program after this. Okay? So, without any further ado, I will start with the first team. So this would be the middle school boys soccer team. If you will stand, head up to the stage along with the coaches. Okay, for most of the teams, I will be calling out the awards based off of 4 categories. Most valuable, which is the best player selected by the coaches of that team. Then we have the most improved player. And then we have the best offense and best defense. So this year, for the middle school boys, selected by their coaches, the 8th grade most valuable player goes to Devin Calderon. Devin is a naturally gifted player. His coach says his footwork and speed continuously caused problems for other defenses and created the majority of scoring chances for the team. He is a workhorse who played the whole game at the same pace. Congratulations. Okay, the most improved player goes to Ethan Carvalho. Ethan continued to work hard and improved each game. His amazing goal in the playoff game changed the tone of the game and is one of the highlights of the season. Congratulations, okay? Best offense player goes to 8th grader Beck Stenfers. Beck led the team in scoring. He is a natural athlete, and the team relied on his skill and vision to move the ball up the field. If there was a penalty kick to take, Beck was the first choice to take it. Congratulations. And the best defensive player goes to Aaron Reinhardt. Aaron is a coach's player. He is receptive to instruction and applied things he learned on the pitch. He is a tireless worker and covered a tremendous amount of space on defense. Congratulations. The middle school boys soccer team was coached by Coach Willie Calderon. Okay, so while the middle school soccer boys is exiting, the next team to walk to the stage is the middle school girls volleyball team. Team members and coaches, please assemble on the stage. Okay, so for the volleyball team this year, head coach is Wesley Malin. Most valuable player, volleyball, middle school, goes to Ella Abbott. Ella came onto the team with enthusiasm to showcase her skills. She was a crucial team member with consistent skills in both offense and defense. She was excited to learn new skills and help others. She once scored 25 consecutive serving points. The most improved player goes to Victoria Haberstad. Victoria started the season with learning a lot of new skills, but she never gave up. She listened to instructions and practiced those skills. Victoria always had a positive attitude, and her confidence and skills continued to increase throughout the season. By season end, she was consistently passing and setting. Congratulations. Best offense goes to Emily Kleindust. Emily came to the team with tenacity. She learned new skills and improved her techniques and was a key player in our ability to score points. She was consistent and always gave 100% and had a winning attitude and encouraged others. Congratulations. Best defensive player goes to Gemma Pillay. Gemma was our team captain and worked hard during practices and games. She never gave up, no matter what the score was. She was an all-around great player, but she showed her skills in returning serves and hustling for every ball. She was energetic, encouraged others, and was a great leader for the team. Her defensive skills always gave the team a winning chance. Congratulations. The next team to assemble is the middle school boys basketball team. The middle school boys basketball team this year was coached by Vin Puladini. All right. And if there are any other assistant coaches for any of the teams, if I missed, please do come to the stage as well. All right, participation awards. This year, most valuable player goes to Brandon Pozo. In his first full season actively playing on the middle school team after spending a year on the practice team, Brandon was a real force for us throughout the season. We were a much different team when he was on the floor, and there were games he was truly dominant, especially around the basket. He rarely came out of games and consistently brought a presence on offense and defense when he played. Brandon always played hard and with passion, and in many ways was a leader for us. On top of his on-floor contributions, he was brought the same energy to practice and was a great example for the whole team. It is hard to quantify exactly what he meant to our team this year, but he was excellent and one of the best big men we have had this level over the years. He will be missed next season at this level, but the sky is the limit for him, and we are really proud of how far he has come. Congratulations. This year, Most Improved Player goes to Herschel Patel. Herschel's story really provides a lesson on keeping a positive outlook and sticking to it. This was his first year on the team after trying out the previous year, and coming in really showed us how he improved his game. On top of that, very quickly he set himself apart and ended up starting every game he played in this year. He was often relied upon heavily as one of our primary ball handlers. Even with establishing himself early in the year, he probably played his best basketball at the end of the year, playing crucial minutes in some really competitive games. Even when he struggled, he always picked himself up and kept going at it, and that is exactly the attitude you need to break through and continue to improve yourself. For his determination and approach in a team where many players improved greatly, we decided to recognize Herschel as our most improved. Congratulations. All right. This year, Best Offensive Player goes to Nathan Thomas. There is probably not enough that I can write about Nathan. Nathan was our constant this year, barely missing any time and always being the first player at practices and games. Anyone who knows Nathan knows how skilled he is and is often the first player team notices when we get on the floor. While his offensive skills are great, he did have great games scoring this year. The true testament to who he is as an offensive player is how he was able to impact games without scoring by getting other players involved, carving opportunities out that were not there, and controlling the tempo of the game. His game is mature beyond his year and may be one of the most competitive players I have had at this level. On top of that, he almost never came out of games and always had the ball in his hands. Even when things would get tough or teams would focus much attention on him, he never cracked. He was awesome this year, and it was amazing being able to coach him. It is clear he will be a great player in the years to come, and I'm excited to see how he progresses here at SAA. Congratulations. All right, I need some water after reading these paragraphs. Best defensive player here is Aaron Reinhardt. Aaron, hands down, will never be outworked on the floor. His energy and effort levels never slipped throughout a game or at practice. He was always pushing hard, and he really understood there were many ways to impact a game. Defensively, he really made a huge impact, playing bigger than he was by making impact on the glass and also playing some key positions for us defensively. We often asked him to cause havoc when he did, and at any time he may have fallen out of position or gotten beaten, you could trust that he would get himself back in a position to help the team. The best way I can sum it up is he is the type of player most would hate to go up against, because you know he is going to be there all game long and never let up. We asked Aaron to do a lot this year, and he never wasn't willing to step up, and looking forward to see how he develops in the coming years. Congratulations. Okay, this year, the Most Valuable Player Award goes to 8th grade Gemma Pillay. Gemma's passion for the game drove her to constantly seek to improve. She used her skills to lead the team in scoring and take up the challenge of defending the opposing team's best player. Gemma's basketball IQ helped seal the team's 3 victories. She was the captain that the team rallied around, a true natural scorer and determined to win. She was a coach on the floor, often calling plays and helping teammates know where they should be. She is able to score at every level and against any defender. Gemma was truly our best player. Congratulations. Most improved player goes to Ella Abbott. From the beginning of the season, Ella had the physical talent to play well. However, there were many mental hurdles that she needed to overcome in order to reach her true potential. Over the course of the season, she went from someone afraid to take a contested layup to a legitimate scoring option who would dominate any defender. As her confidence grew, her leadership and encouragement of others also ascended. Overcoming her fears transformed Ella into a true champion. Congratulations. This year's best offensive player goes to Claire Wilt. Claire here? She's not here? Okay. We will hold her trophy for her, but I'm going to read. She is watching, so let me read her part. Claire was the glue to our offensive engine. She always knew the plays and what everyone was supposed to do. She had the largest responsibility and never complained. Playing more minutes than anyone, Claire always set timely picks to help teammates, passed the ball to open teammates, and scored when she was given the opportunity. Often double-teamed when she was given the ball, Claire played tough and created opportunities for the team to score. Claire was the unsung hero of the team. Great job. Congratulations. Best Defensive Award goes to Nikki Velasquez. From day one, Nikki provided the toughness that our team needed. Her quick feet and aggressive style often forced opposing teams to turn the ball over. Nikki often defended against the taller girls with tremendous success, causing them to miss the shot after shot. She pressured and defended each position on the court, giving 100% on every possession. As she learned, she grew and developed into a defensive and rebounding force. Nikki was the attacking spark of our defense. Congratulations. Okay, the next group to come up is the middle school boys baseball team and their coach, head coach, Chad Stewart. Okay, for the middle school boys baseball, we have not yet decided on the awards because their season is still ongoing. So once the season wraps up, we will make decisions. The coach will let us know who the award winners will be, and at that time, we will have your awards and certificates available for you. But for participation awards, let me quickly read the names on the teams. The names are Andrew Pozo, Riley Kirks, Garrett Lombard, Beck Stenfers, Dayton Stewart, Liam Stenfers, Herschel Patel, Aaron Reinhardt, Lance Jordash, Anaya Thorpe, Nathan Thomas, Logan Sawtell, Shamari Clark, Landon Stewart, Ben Lombard, Brooks Barwick, Ben Rodriguez, Nikolai Tomenko, Andre Miranda, Christian Kapuk. Congratulations. Okay, the final presentation of the student athletes this year is the 8th grade athlete award, which is given to the graduating 8th graders who are transitioning into high school. This award is to recognize their effort and commitment to their sport and to also encourage them to continue to pursue athletics in high school. So when I call your names out, we would like you to come to the stage and to give you the 8th grade athletes awards. Brandon Pozo. Riley Kirks. Lance Jordash. Ethan Carvalho. Lucas Marino, Devin Calderon, Liam Stenfers, Beck Stenfers, Herschel Patel, Jeremiah Joel, Ethan Zinke, Nikki Velasquez, Gemma Pillay, Ellie Truman, Victoria Halverstad, Jenna Nugent, Kaylee Falcon, Emily Kleindist, Rebecca Malin, Catherine Nanella, Felicity Zapia, are there any other 8th grade athletes that I did not call out? If we're missing any, if we accidentally missed any, please come to the stage. Yes. Oh, I will correct. Good. So Ethan is correct? So, okay. Okay, we'll move on. Are we doing pictures? Parents, feel free to come up if you want to take pictures. Okay, so we are going to keep moving. At this time, I would like to bring up the athletic director, Mr. Isaac Timon, to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. They gave me 30 minutes, so I have lots to say no, we don't have 30 minutes. I think they said 3 to 5 minutes, so I'm going to go quickly here. There are so many different groups that I need to, thank. So I'm going to start off with our parents. Parents, thank you so much for bringing your kids to practice. I know I had some parents who would drive to games. Without our parents, we would not have an athletic program, and I could say that with all these other different pieces. In regards to the Booster Club, thank you for the Booster Club for putting this on. And this takes something off of my plate for sure, and so I'm glad that you guys were able to do this for our school because this is very important for us. In regards to, I don't think I see any of our admin in here, but just our admin and letting me schedule everything and making sure that I have the freedom to do sports. I think that they don't get on to me too much about not having, if it's too many practices or too many games, or maybe you sometimes would think that as well. So just thank you for admin letting us do that as well. Let's hear. In regards to our coaches, and one thing before I go to the coaches, our coaches, one thing I was finding out, and I'm going to have to figure this out for next year, but our coaches are all volunteer basis. The league that we play in, PVAC, every time I tell them that, they are completely surprised. They're like, you don't pay your coaches money? I was like, no. I was like, it's all volunteer basis here at our school. And they are always so surprised to hear that. And I'm hoping that's something that we change for next year to make sure our coaches feel appreciated. But our coaches, all the time, hours, dedication, I can't be everywhere at once. And so having the coaches here has been so clutch for our program. So I thank you, all the coaches, for your time and commitment for being here at our school. Willingness to take yes. I do think that deserves a standing ovation for our coaches for sure. Yes. And I know some of our sports, didn't have coaches, and then a parent stepped up, and that was just really great for that as well. Lastly is our students. You guys, you're the ones that are out there playing games. We're just in the stands cheering you on. But your willingness to go out there and compete, using your bodies, playing against other schools, exhibiting a Christ-like demeanor when we played against other schools. I mean, I can't tell you how many schools would tell us, like, wow, you have a really good group of kids over there, like great sportsmanship. Keeping your grades up. I don't think we had too many issues here with our middle school, so that means we have hopefully a bright future ahead for our high school coming forward. But just all those different parts of being a student athlete. Thank you guys for your time and commitment and your willingness to play on a sports team, because I know it can be nerve-wracking. I know it could be tough at times. So thank you for that. If I could get my coaches up here. Yes, student athletes, go ahead and yes, congratulate. I mean, I can only say so much about you guys, and I hope to see a lot of you guys playing. But coaches, if you guys could come up here to the front as well. And I just have a small token. Yes, just a small token from us here at the Athletics and the admin, Spencerville. Your guys' time and commitment to our program, we could have not done this without you guys. So I just thank you for the countless hours of coming out here and doing practices for our kids and teaching our kids lifelong lessons that they will be able to hopefully remember and put into their own lives. So thank you again, coaches. And I do have a card for them. So if you guys could give a round of our coaches one more time.
Right. I think the only thing we have left is closing remarks, which I will offer here. One thing I want to leave you with is a verse that we use here in the Booster Club. It comes from Romans 12, and it says, "Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." So what this verse reminds me of is it's a partnership between yourself and to God, right? So one of the things that I tell my middle school, and I have a middle schooler that's actually transitioning into high school, and it's the same thing I'm going to offer to you guys, is everyone at the high school level is good, right? Everyone is skilled, right? Everyone is fast. Everyone knows the game. They've been playing as many years, and so have you. So the point of this exercise is, what are you going to bring to the table at the next level, right? And the partnership comes into play is, you do your part and leave the rest up to God. But you have to do your part. You do your 50%, God will do his part, right? But without you doing 50%, if you're giving 10%, 15%, 20%, that pie, that equation isn't fulfilled, right? There's a missing link. So it is a true partnership. So as you go into the summer this year, work on your game, work on your skill, keep your grades up, do your part, do what you're supposed to do, and then leave the rest to God. But you have to improve. Everyone at the next level is good. Everyone's good, right? Everyone's going to be fast. There's no excuses at the next level. High school is the stakes are getting larger, the stakes are getting bigger. So you have to work on it. And the summer is a perfect transition, perfect time, perfect opportunity for you to do that, because they're doing that, right? So I'll leave you with that. What I want to do is, if you bow your heads, we'll close with prayer, and we'll close this out. Dear Jesus, we thank you for all of these student athletes. We thank you for the season that they had. We thank you for the fall season, the spring season. We thank you for the parents being able to drive these kids. We thank you for the coaches, their dedicated time, and they weren't paid this year, so this was a big commitment for them. And we thank you for the school, Lord, for giving these children an excellent opportunity to play and learn new skills and become friends and do this all under your roof, Lord. And we ask you for your continued partnership as we walk in this journey with you. For these few mercies, I pray. Amen. Thank you, everyone. We are done and complete with our program. We're going to transition over to high school, so you may see the high school parents and kids shuffling here, but again, we thank you for your time.
Spring soccer to stay, spring sports.
Okay. And if there are kids or parents that are sticking around, more than welcome to do that for the high school. So I know some parents have both middle school and high school kids, so that's fine as well.
Also, if you want to take any pictures really quickly in front of the banner as a family or something, feel free to go up there. Thank you very much for coming out.